Not an interesting day in the DR, man. And there's some things that are just unique to this culture and experience. All right, so we're in the favorite area of some of you guys, but in the barrio. All right, so as I was saying, man, this is the Dominican Republic, right? You either love it, you hate it, or some people even got a love-hate relationship with it. Well, one thing about this place, man, if you love it or you got a love-hate relationship with it, there's just something about it. A lot of things I'm going to point out that makes it unique and keeps everybody who fit into those categories coming back for more. Let's get it. All right, yes. The most obvious is, of course, the ladies. And we're going to get back to that. But before we do that, for the people who have never traveled here, and for the people who have only traveled and they went to like Punta Cana or they only went to the resorts, I'm going to point out a few things that you should know that I'm going to describe. So first off, see all these little motorbikes everywhere? We call them motos. This green spot right here, that's a colmado, a local shop. All right. This right here, left, called cafeteria that has food, not the whole day. This right here is just Dominican hustling. See this lady right here? Yo, she's got her own little grocery store out her car. That's salami, eggs. She's just selling little stuff, getting her hustle on. So anytime you see these yellow buildings to the right, the big ones, that's the schools. Now, right here, school kids. This right here is just crazy Dominican driving. But we'll get back to that a little later. And yes, Dominicans are hustlers. They know how to do a side job, a third job, specialize in fixing bikes without going to a school, whatever it might be. Now, let's face it, that don't mean they're going to be 100% professional with that job, right? But somebody's going to know somebody who could get it done for you. After all, hey, the kids have got to eat, right? So everybody does what they got to do. Now, let me point out a few things, man, that you guys might not have noticed or don't really know. But when you come down here, or if you've been here, you will notice that there's a couple of things that make you feel like the world is off your shoulder and you are freer than you are in the West, where you're supposed to be more free. Like a unique thing like this. You might just see a lady with a child and a chicken in a yard that look like it belong in the country, but then it's right the countryside. But right there, it's right next to the highway. I mean, literally. Don't be shocked and surprised that no matter what your Dominicana is doing, she is somehow on her phone, on TikTok, WhatsApp status messages, or Instagram, or a combination. And when it comes to fashion, she might be dressed to impress, but yo, watch out for this. As we say in the Caribbean, them Chinese Jordans. Let me show you what I mean.
You are miss right. All a Chinese Jordan. Point coast till your boss when me for in a touch.
For y'all who don't know, that basically means she gonna have them lookalikes on. You know, if you're from New York and things you could get from Chinatown. Let's also not forget, man, the little things that make life fun over here. It's not unusual that you won't see a school kid who riding his own motorbike to and from school, or the lady from the local neighborhood that knows everybody chatting to everybody. That actually makes, the place pretty interesting and fun. There's always going to be a local place that you can get something to drink, chill. People going to be talking. Somebody going to be selling something. And of course, the songs and music, whether from somebody's house, some local comado, some local cafeteria, or straight up and down with the speakers in the back of somebody's car. And of course, we can't forget food, right? When it comes to food, there's going to be endless supplies of greasy fried foods. Yo, you love it or you hate it. They're going to be platanos a lot, mofongo, which is made with plantains, which is platanos, and of course, all the fried chicken, fried salami, fried eggs, fried. Yep, they fried the cheese too. And when it comes to transportation, oh man, transportation, moving around. Dominicans got their own unique way of driving. Let's just put it that way. And when it comes to the mode of transportations, man, lots of noisy bikes, any and everywhere at all times. And let me tell you, anybody could come from any direction at any time doing anything. If you want to see a whole entire family of 4 and maybe even 5 people, or 2 and 3 grown men on one motorbike or one Pasola, look no further than Dominican Republic. Now, for those of you who haven't traveled here yet and might not know, a Pasola really is just a scooter, right? Like, you know, when you go to Miami or something, you rent those little scooters. But hey, as you can see as I look around, they're everywhere. And so are the motorbikes out of China that make the most noise ever. But hey, it's part of the unique experience. Let me give you guys a taste of exactly what I'm talking about. Pay close attention. Look at the color of the traffic lights. Look at how people are going in and out, which side they're passing. Look where people are parked, but there's nobody in the car. When they're driving, how they're driving. Listen to the sounds. Well, that's just a sample. Thank God we made it out of that craziness alive. And let me tell you something. If you're in the capital city, oh my God, it's crazy. I hope y'all didn't blink, and I still hope that y'all got a few limbs left. Some arms, some legs. Yeah, there's some people over here that have been known to lose some of those. But listen, at the end of the day, that's what adds to some of the flavor and the robust Caribbean culture, right? It's always an eventful day or a relaxed day or whatever you want to make of that day, right? And hey, let's face it, on top of that, there's another thing that makes Dominican Republic unique. Yep, variety. Hey, all shapes, all sizes, all shades. Kind of like whatever you want to make it, it's available for you. This is an island with a rich and diverse background, rich and diverse culture. And that makes it a mix, a melting pot of different people all blended into one, as well as some immigrants from the neighboring neighborhoods, right? The neighboring country. Hey, if you like chocolate, you got it. If you like vanilla, you've got that. If you like caramel, You've got that here too. The bottom line is this: walk down any given road on any given Sunday, and you will have a variety of sights, sounds, hustle and bustle, tranquility, drinks, music, chickens, farmland right next to highways, as well as the diversity of ladies that come in all shapes, sizes, and even colors, and also from the neighboring country, all adding to the spice of life that makes the Dominican Republic a place that you either hate or you love, or you might be in between. If you hate it, you will remember it the rest of your life. If you love it, or you got a love-hate relationship with it, I guarantee you'll definitely return. Go ahead and download the 2 cheat sheets that I have. You have financial freedom cheat sheet, as well as dating, safety, and travel, and how to live abroad. I'll check you guys on the next one.